Are you looking for a little game for your little gamer and they like rabbits? Do I have something that might interest them?
Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
In Karottenklau, I guess I pronounced that correctly, players are playing against the board, and what you're trying to do is collect the carrots before the rabbit can take all of them off, and it's literally just a roll a die and do what it says. Now, for adults, it's going to sound very, very boring, and you'll be like, why would I want this game? But for kids, it's going to give you interesting things. So one, you're playing against the board, and it has more of the illusion of choice rather than choice itself, but kids really won't necessarily pick up on that. There's different icons that can come up, and the kids have to understand what those icons do on the board and the cooperative nature of it, that you're working together, and that's going to be new for some gamers. And HABA really does hit the nail on the head a lot with these games, and it does so here with great components, a great looking game, and game that littler gamers are going to get into. If you're looking to start your kids out on a littler game, 2, 3 years old, and this game can kind of grow with them, they still will enjoy it. This could be one for them. My kids have outgrown this game, so we're going to go ahead and purge it, but we had a lifetime of fun with this game, and it really did serve its purpose of dice rolling, taking turns, the cooperative nature, watching the icons, not just pips, you're not just moving, but these icons on the side of the dice mean something. And this is a great way to learn and teach that to your children as they're learning. So a great game I can highly recommend. Here's Karottenklau from HABA Games. You can see it's a really cute little box here. You're going to open this up, and you're going to have an advertisement for other games, which I really love. I like going back and looking at all the stuff that they have. A rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. And then you're going to have your box, which is going to act as the game. And I put the components underneath it, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. You're going to have these little carrots and this little rabbit that we'll be able to go through. And you put this in. And then these things will just kind of stick up in here, if you will. You have a lighter and a darker area in here. And then you have the rabbit that will be moving around the board. So there's the components, pretty good. These are going to be very attractive to children. I think they're going to like this quite a bit. The rule book, which is in different languages there, as HABA normally does. You open it up to your language. You can see it's got little tabs here. English is first. Dutch is first. And then you have English here, and the game's actually called Carrot Pinching. Neat. The contents with no pictures, boo, aim of the game and what you're trying to do, and then an overview of the game with the end of game, and a little bit of a solo variant over here, but because it's just a cooperative game, so you can play by yourself. Rulebook is very good. You probably need about 3 to 5 minutes, and you'll be able to teach kids, and they can play on their own. So the game's very easy to play. You're going to roll a die. If you get a carrot, then the players can put a carrot in the light. If they get a watering can on the roll, they can move it down to the dark green. Anywhere is fine. If you get a carrot and there are none left in the reserve because they're all out on the board, then you can harvest one from the dark area, and that will kind of be a point that you'll have. You're trying to harvest 4 of these. You also have a gardener mold that can come up. If there are still carrots in stock, you can just plant it, or you could water one. If a rabbit comes up, then he's going to move 1 space, and if there's a carrot on his space, then he will eat it. If he eats 4 carrots, then he wins. There's also a 2 where you can move 2. So let's say you had a carrot here, and you had a carrot here. Then he would move 2 spaces, and every space he moves on, he eats a carrot. So you want to kind of keep them away from him as he's zooming around the board. He can take from the dark green also. If the players get 4 carrots, they win. If the rabbit, which is the AI of the game, gets 4, then they win. And that's how you play Karottenklau, or Carrot Pinching. Who should buy this game? This is for the littlest of gamers. If you want an entry-level game for your little gamer, they haven't played a whole lot of games, they're young, get them rolling dice, get them seeing the different icons, get them in the cooperative, this is definitely going to nail that for you. And it's a great little game, and the price, because it's such a small box, will be very affordable for most parents. They're wanting a cheaper game to get in. It looks super cute, and has really nice components inside.